All right. Today's Tuesday. It's like what, 9:30, quarter to 10, some shit like that. Anyway, I'm on my way out of work, and this is why I love my job, because like, you know what I'm saying. It ain't the highest paying job, and it definitely for damn sure ain't the best job or the best people to be working around. But like, I do. My schedule is like 6:30 to 3, but I come in at 5. I could even come in at 4 if I wanted to, but that might be a little too early, cause I don't know. 5 is good. Like, even though 4, then I'd probably be leaving at like 1 o'clock or 12:30, which ain't too bad. But right now, like, I usually leave 5 to 1:30, 5 to 2, 5 to 1, whatever, something like that. But I got all my work done. I don't have anything right now. I mean, I could work in another area in the company and get some hours, but I like to, sometimes I like to just fucking have the extra rest and whatnot. And plus, like, I won't leave my job unless like I'm taking a much higher paying job. Like, I gotta be stepping way up into the next tax bracket for I'm gonna leave my job. It's gotta be worth it, because like, I'm not gonna go somewhere else where I'm gonna be miserable and pissed off. And but anyway, so something about me. Well, I have bipolar type 2. Most people probably don't know what the fuck that is, or may have heard of it, have some misconceptions or whatever about what it is. But I'm bipolar type 2. So let's explain a little bit about that. Being bipolar, I guess you could say it is like my emotions, they fluctuate very easily. It's probably a good way to word it. Like, I'm on an emotional roller coaster like almost all the time. Like, for my emotions to stay in one place, there'll be times where like I'll be like really happy for no reason. Nothing made me happy. I was just happy. And then like I'll be really mad, like raging for no reason. And then I'll be crying 10 minutes after that. And that just happens. It like, what bipolar is like, it's not just that my emotions go up and down. It's like when I feel emotions, like when I feel happiness, I feel like the most intense version of happiness that there is. When I feel angry, I feel the most intense version of angry. And same thing with depression, sadness, all that. Fear, not too much. Like, I don't have fear. Like, I don't know, I conquered my fear a long time ago. And there may be things that, you might get butterflies or be a little nervous, hesitant or whatever, but I don't have fear. I'm not afraid of nothing. If I got something I gotta take care of, I'm going right to it. Excuse me. Sooner the better. That's how you deal with fear. Just fucking get it out of the way. Do it. Get it done, over with, then you gotta worry about it no more. So with that, so when I'm going through emotional swings, it's not just that like, oh, I'm happy, I'm mad, or I'm depressed or sad or whatever the emotion is. It's the most like, like I said, the most extreme version. So like, I'm not just mad, like I'm raged, like I'm like wanna like flip out and just like lose control. When I'm happy, like I'm deliriously happy, like I'm so happy. And it's just like, damn, people will see me like, well, how the fuck is he so happy? It's because like, bipolar. Another things about it, high energy. Like, I quit smoking weed. Right now I'm completely, I'm straight edge, substance free. There's nothing in my system. Like, I got enough days where it's completely gone and out of my system. Like, there's no like immediate craving, like, oh, I gotta have it. Like, it's, I'm not getting upset or frustrated because I don't have it. It's out of my system. So like, the only way, but I love it. So, it helps me out a lot. It relaxes me, and I almost always, like, I take breaks to get my tolerance, because I smoke a lot. So like, I spend more money and I smoke more, way too much, because my tolerance is so high. So like, I take breaks so that it'll lower my tolerance back down, and then like, smoke a little bit, feels better. But like right now, my energy level is so, like, I'm so fucking hyper, and it's anxiety. That's what it is. Like I got anxiety running all through my body. Like I'm like high energy. Like no coffee, no caffeine, no drugs, nothing. Just straight normal. And like I could probably do a lot of shit right now and not be tired. That's a part of the bipolar, being high energy. The insomnia. I've had insomnia for a long time. Most people know that. The insomnia, that's also a part of the bipolar. Yes, a couple days ago I slept only 2 hours. Yes, last night I went to sleep at like 7, because I usually wake up at like 1, 2 in the morning. So I go to sleep a little earlier than most people. Went to sleep at 7:30, up at 9:30 or 10 o'clock, 2.5 hours sleep. Then I think I went back to sleep at like 12, midnight. Only slept for an hour, 1 o'clock, right back up, whatever. So I slept 3.5 hours in 2 hours. It's 5.5 hours, 2 days. That's pretty normal. But right now, I'm manic. And when you're manic in your bipolar, that's like everything is like accelerated. You know, like your moods just are going back and forth. Or you can, like, the worst part about being manic is you could get stuck in a really bad mood, like depressed or angry, and then obviously that's gonna have pretty detrimental circumstances to your life, because you might do some stuff that, you know, is pretty messed up that you wouldn't normally do, because you're having these intense emotions that you don't know how to deal with or you can't deal with. I never, ever in my life took any medication for my bipolar. I don't take meds. I'm not gonna. It won't happen. There's things about the meds, side effects, that I don't want. You know, like I'll admit, being bipolar, it's not easy to deal with. It's an uphill battle most of the time. But the things that the side effects that I might possibly get from medication, I don't want. And whatever I got to deal with is worth not having those. So like I struggle with sleep heavy. Like I don't even know. I'm looking at my eyes right now. I don't even really think, maybe I'm tired. I don't know. I don't look tired. I don't feel tired. But I just figure, you know, I'm gonna go home and maybe I'm gonna do some personal things that I like doing, and then I might catch up on some sleep. Try to get some naps, maybe get 4 or 5 naps, little naps in, so that it'll help me. You know, yesterday I was actually starting to hallucinate a little bit. When you're deprived of sleep, you will start seeing shit. If you don't, I'm almost all the time deprived of sleep. You will hallucinate from, you know, you think it's fun, but it's not fun. You know, like, especially if you're not in the mood to be not in touch with reality. So I didn't know I was bipolar for most of my life. What happened was, I got my DWI, and because I got a previous record, I do have 2 felonies on my record, so I'm like a 2X. You give me one more, I could be that 3X and you're done, strike out. But that's why I'm not the same person that I used to be, because I don't want to spend my life in prison. I got my DWI, and they gave me 3 years probation. I've been on probation before too. I was on probation when I was 14 years old. First felony, 14 years old. I'm not bragging or proud of it or anything. That's just how it is. That's me. That's the life that I grew up with. But they put me on probation for my DWI. So then I had to go to like fucking 8 weekends of some fucking drug and alcohol shit. Did that. Got that out of the way. Then motherfucking probation officers like, oh, you got to go to some other drug and alcohol program and get an evaluation. They already know what that is. You go in there and tell them all, like, I'm good, I haven't used it or done that, and they're still going to make you take the program because it's money. It's putting money in the fucking system. That's all it is. It's a fucking keeping the economy rolling and keeping these fucking asshole faggots, brothers and fucking inbred cousins and shit with fucking jobs. It's all bullshit, really. So they make me go to the evaluation. I go to the evaluation, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, they're going to put me in a program. They're gonna. Oh, you're on probation for DWI, you need help. I don't care if you haven't drank or used a drug in 3 years, 10 years. You need help because your life is out of control. You got fucking arrested and this and that, whatever. So, okay, so yeah. So I go over there. Then they tell me to get a mental health evaluation. Like, what the fuck? It never fucking ends, bro. It's like one thing after another. Like, oh, so I get the mental health evaluation. thinking like, I'm pretty good. Like, yeah, I'm not perfect, but I never felt like I needed mental health therapy or anything like that. Of course, under the fucking interview, she's like, oh, I'm gonna recommend you to come in and just have some sessions. There may be some things that you got going on that you're not aware of, and we're gonna talk and figure it out. And I'm like, oh great, that's great. Now I'm a fucking psychotic ward motherfucker or whatever. Put me in a straitjacket. So, and she asking me questions, and I'm telling her about my life and about myself and about my feelings and my thoughts and all this stuff. So it turns out they diagnosed me as bipolar type 2. And at first I was like, this is just some bullshit. How the fuck I'm like almost 40 years old or 40 years old and I'm bipolar all of a sudden? All this time in my life. And now I'm bipolar, okay. But when she explained to me what it was and I started looking at it, and it made a lot of sense. And all the things connected to who I am, and I'm like, damn, no wonder I'm this way, or no wonder I'm that way. Like, so all this stuff never made sense to me before, but now, being bipolar, it makes sense. So, like, I did have mental health therapy for a while. I was seeing a therapist, not really a psychiatrist, because a psychiatrist, they can prescribe medication. That's really the only difference between a therapist and a psychiatrist, is a psychiatrist can prescribe you medication. Which I did also see a psychiatrist because they wanted to offer me medication, which I refused. I can't remember exactly how long I seen the therapist for, but after a while, after a while, she just released me. She's just like, there's really nothing you can, you're not really getting anything out of this. She said that I recognize and I'm aware of my issues, and when they do come up, or when I'm angry, or I got real bad anxiety or depression or whatever the case is, that I know that they got little things that I forget what it's called, but it's like little things that you can do to kind of calm down or reset yourself back to normal. I'll probably remember it later, but I don't remember right now, so we just keep going. So like, for me, like music is a big thing for me. Music helps me so much. My mood, like, I could be like in a worse mood, and if I put myself in the right setting, and there's nothing, granted, there's got to be nothing in that setting that's continuously aggravating me either, because that won't work. So I got to be free of anything that's going to aggravate me, and 3 songs can usually take my mood away and bring me back to a nice, mellow, cool, chill state. Usually. I mean, sometimes there's some extreme things that happen, and you're going to need a lot more work than that. But she basically said, I recognize all my defects of character or faults or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and I know how to deal with it and not hurt myself or anyone else. So I'm pretty much safe to not, and she released me from therapy, which, to be honest, I didn't really get a lot out of it. It was nothing for me. Like, I would have been just as good. At least the only thing I know is now I know I'm bipolar. I didn't know that before. So they released me, and same thing with the drug alcohol therapy. Like, I didn't need that shit. Like, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? If I want to smoke weed, I'm gonna smoke weed. Ain't no one stopping that. Like, if I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna drink. Ain't nothing, going to no program ain't gonna all of a sudden make me change my mind and be like, oh, I'm not gonna do this anymore. If I want to do it, I'm gonna fucking do it. And that's just how it is. It's always been like that for me. I'm not easily fucking sidewalk suck dick. I'm not easily persuade or easily fucking, I don't know. Sometimes I just can't find the right words that I want to use. But I'm not an easy person to like manipulate or control or to. I have a big problem with authority. I don't fucking like being told what to do at all. Like, one of the biggest ways to fucking get me to tell you to fuck off is to give me an ultimatum. I don't do ultimatums. Because you give me an ultimatum, even if I agree with what you say, I might just fucking do it just to be like, now what? I'm calling your bluff, or what's good. Because I don't like that shit. I don't do that shit to people. Don't fucking do that shit to me. You know what I mean? Like, you guide people in life, you don't fucking control them. So like, I'm not easily swayed or influenced. Like, I do what I'm gonna do. Like, anything that I do is usually pretty well thought out beforehand. Like, I make my own decisions. I don't let, oh, hey, yeah, I'm in this drug program now, and look at all these alcoholics or drug addicts that all this stuff happened in their life. Maybe I shouldn't do that now. No, if I made a decision that I'm not gonna do drugs or alcohol or whatever, that's my decision that I made on my own. And I'm not gonna say that those things are bad. Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, all that shit probably helps some people out that really need the help. I'm not that dude. So like, I'm actually like not in a really good mood right now. Probably hard to tell because I have very good composure. Like, most people can't tell when I'm mad or I'm sad or I'm like, I got a good poker face. Even when I'm happy, my face usually doesn't change much. Like, I don't let my weaknesses show. But like, I'm in a bad mood because I haven't been sleeping, and I'm not even fucking tired. But I just, like, I don't know. My body just feels it. Like, I need more rest, and I'm not. You know, like, I sleep for like 2 hours. Like, I go to sleep 2-3 hours. Like, sometimes, like, if you give me like 2-3 weeks of these like fucking couple hours a night sleeping, I might sleep for 5 straight hours. Excuse me. I cannot tell you the last time that I slept 8 straight hours. No idea. But I was probably on some Ambien when it happened. You know what's one of the things that aggravates me the fucking most is when I talk to people and I be like, yeah, I struggle sleeping. Oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, motherfucker. I'm 45 fucking years old. I've been struggling with insomnia since I was a teenager. Like, I used to get up and go to high school. I used to be up at like 3-4 in the fucking morning, and I go fucking sit in the shower until it's time to go to school for like 3-4 hours. I have fucking had this problem my entire life. If there was something that fucking simple that would help me sleep better, I would have been fucking discovered it a long time ago, and we wouldn't be having these conversations. You know what I mean? Like, that bothers me so much. They're like, oh, you're not using enough energy. You're not. Look at me, I'm fucking walking. I walk every fucking day back and forth to work because I can't drive. I don't take no bus. I don't get no rides. I walk. 45 years old. Out here, it's like fucking, I don't know. -5 Celsius, I think. -5 Fahrenheit, I mean. What is that, like 16 Celsius or 20? I don't know. It's cold, but it's not bad. I'm used to it. I get used to the cold real quick. I'm already in my winter mode. So like, that's the thing with people, you know, like, I'm not a complainer. You know what I mean? Like, I don't whine about shit. So I might say like, yeah, I didn't get a lot of sleep. That's not me complaining or whining. That's just me relating. That's just me talking about my day. Now, if I'm sitting here like, oh, I didn't sleep, I'm tired, life sucks, I don't know what to do, when, that's fucking complaining. There's a fucking clear line of difference between complaining and talking about your day. I'm not a whiner. I don't fucking complain about nothing. Oh, I just had a fucking pause or something. I don't know. That was cool. I just see my face stuck in the camera, but I relate. You know what I mean? Like, I talk about my day. Like, this happened, that happened. You know, it's just me relating my experience. Like, hey, I got a little pain in my arm, but I'm good. It ain't fucking with me. I don't really got pain in my arm right now, but just an example. Like, you know what I mean? Complaining is like, oh, my chest, it hurts so bad. I can't breathe. I can't eat. I can't talk. I can't move. That's complaining. Or just like, yo, my chest hurts a little bit. I don't know why, but it's all good. You know, it ain't slowing me down. I do what I gotta do. That's me. So like, I don't fucking complain. But the thing with people always want to fucking tell you how to fix your fucking problems. Like, everybody's got fucking problems they can't fix, but they're the fucking expert at fixing your fucking problems, aren't they? That's the fucking human thing. Motherfuckers want to look smart and know everything, right? Oh, you can't sleep? Do this, do that, do this, do that. Listen, I've tried everything. What's that fucking melatonin shit? Yeah, sure. It makes me more tired. I feel more tired. I fall asleep easier, but guess what? 2-3 hours, right back awake. What I'm supposed to do, just keep eating more melatonin until I don't wake up no more? There's only one thing that helps me sleep the way I'm supposed to, and that's hard medication like Ambien. I take Ambien, I'll be out for 12 straight hours. Not. No waking up in between. Gone. Like, and I'm not gonna depend or rely on something like that for me to sleep. You know, fuck all that. Like, I'm not gonna be a slave to the fucking pills so that I can sleep better. You know what? If I have trouble sleeping, guess what? I sleep an average of 4 hours a day, 4 hours a night. If you combine like all the naps during the week, on the weekends, or when I'm not busy, or like today I might take some naps, or you combine that with the average of like 2 hours, 3 hours a night, some nights, I probably sleep about 4 hours, on average 4 hours a night, half of what the normal person sleeps. So that's 4 hours extra time that I get in my day to enjoy doing stuff that I like to do. And that's what I usually, most of the time. Sometimes I fuck off and I just kind of watch a movie or listen to music or, you know, bullshit around with my friends. Like, but most of the time, like, I'll fucking spend that time enjoying myself. So that's not a bad thing. I get more time. I know. I just said one of my sayings the other day. I said it to one of my friends, and they was like, "Don't talk like that. I never heard you talk like that before." But trust me, I've been saying that forever. Like, I plenty of time to sleep when I'm dead. When I'm dead, all I'm gonna do is sleep. So if I get a little extra time in life, it's all good. I mean, this is just me telling you about me and who I am. Bipolar is a big part of me. There's some other side effects or symptoms or whatever you might want to call them a bipolar, but I'm not gonna go into all that. Like, if you want to look up bipolar type 2 and really understand all the stuff I go through, that's on you. But I'm not gonna. There's things that I don't talk about to everybody. You know, like, I'm a very multifaceted person. What I mean by that is, like, you cannot define me by putting me in a box and saying I'm this, that, or the other, because I'm a lot of things. Like, what was that movie, 50 Shades of Grey? That's nothing. I'm like, it's like, for me, it's like uncountable shades of J, because I could be the biggest hero, or I could be the biggest villain. Like, I could be your best friend, or I could be your worst enemy. I could be the happy, life of the party, fucking make everybody feel better, or I could be the guy that brings everything down and makes no one want to be around me. You know what I mean? Like, one of the things like the women that I date say about me is I'm a gentleman. I'm a total 100% gentleman, but I'm also a bad boy. How the fuck can you be a gentleman and a bad boy? Bipolar. It's because my shit switches from this to that to that to this. What did I say? Like, I hold the door, I'm a gentleman. I hold the door open for the woman, but while she's walking through the door, I'm looking at her ass because I'm a bad boy. It's I tell you, when they talk about like what women look for in men, gentleman is nice, but it can be a little not exciting enough. I got all of that shit. I got all. It's like Blade, what is the Daywalker? He's got all the strength of the vampire, but none of their weaknesses. That's me. So this is when I say uncountable shades. It's like I'm multifaceted. Like, there's a lot of different parts of my personality, like an onion. You could just keep peeling back layer after layer after layer after layer. But not all of my sides are for everybody. Because I'm a gentleman, there's a lot of my sides that I keep personal for special people, and not everyone gets to see those. You know, there's unless you know me as like a life companion, like, you know, I'm talking relationship, whole nine, dating, you know, intimacy. You don't see only like a life companion will see all of my sides at some point. My friends, my closest friends, they don't see all of me. People I work with, they see a very small portion of me. Like, I got the work part that I put in, like, you know, not, you know, work me. Oh, excuse me. Same thing when I was in school. I dial my personality back to an acceptable level for the environment that I'm in. But when I'm with somebody that understands me 100% who I am, and they're comfortable, then I could just be myself. They'll get to know all of me, all of it. And it's just me. It's all just amazing. That's all. Nothing. It's snowing out here. I don't know. I'm sure probably could pick that up in the video camera somewhere. It's beautiful. It's cold. It's beautiful. But I'm going home early, and that's a good thing. So I just wanted to explain the bipolar a little bit. I'm sure there's probably a lot more of it I could have explained. I don't know, make another video. I'm just making this video, kill some time while I'm walking. And I put it up here for my fans, for my friends, for people that want to actually watch and get to know me. And like, hey, this or it's even better if we have the conversation, like video chat, voice chat, we talk. Texting is cool, but like I get tired of texting after a while. I'm much more a voice-oriented person. Like I love voice conversations. If I'm interested, like I'm not interested in everybody. To be honest, most people are very boring to me and fucking annoying. Oh, people annoy me so much. I'm not even gonna go into that. I get easily fucking annoyed. So like if I want to sit there and talk with you endlessly, that's saying a lot. That means I really, 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 really like you. I really am really interested in you. Because most people, after 20, 30 minutes on the phone, it's like, I'm done. Nope. My brother, I love my fucking brother. I don't like talking to my brother more than 10 minutes at a time. It's my brother. He's been there my whole life. We get on the phone, same conversation every time. It never really changes. So it's like, I get annoyed. Like I'm not gonna say I have like a photographic memory, but I have a pretty decent memory and I recall shit. And like I don't want to sit there and keep going over broken record everything over and over and over again, unless it's for somebody that I really, really, really care about. And somebody like that has got to be a special kind of person to me, because there's people that I'll sit on the phone with 10 fucking hours out of the day straight, 10 straight hours. Yeah, for months. You think that in that amount of time of talking that we always have a brand new fresh conversation? No, I'm not a gossiper. I don't like small talk. I don't like talking about, if we talk about a movie, oh yeah, that movie's cool. I don't care about the fucking celebrity's life and what they do. I don't care what celebrity dates who. I don't care what a fucking celebrity's political view is. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't interest me. I don't care what my own fucking best friend's political views are. I'm not interested in that shit. So if I talk to someone like for a long period of time, that we talk for hours in a day, usually we're going to say a lot of the same shit over and over again and have a lot of the same conversations. But I don't get bored of it because the interest level in the person. But I got about a minute left. I got to delete some shit on my phone because I'll be recording these videos and just leaving them. And so I'm going to head home, and it's a little quick, me talking about me. And I want to get some videos up soon and do some more music shit and this and that. But I probably lay my ass down and won't fucking do nothing. Throw some food in my tummy, take a shower, probably sleep. But as always, I fucking appreciate y'all for showing me love, for support, for checking me out. You know what I mean? For staying cool with me, and I stay loyal with you. And it's all love, baby. All love, JJ, baby. All hugs and love. Peace and love. Love you. Love life. I hope you're having a great day. And hopefully I see you soon. You already know.